Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, a tale of betrayal, revenge, and madness. In the Kingdom of Denmark, a terrible tragedy struck the royal family. The beloved King Hamlet had died suddenly, and before his son, Prince Hamlet, could even mourn properly, his mother, Queen Gertrude, married the king's brother, Claudius. Claudius then declared himself the new king. Prince Hamlet was deeply disturbed. His father had only been dead for a short while, yet his mother had remarried so quickly. Something felt wrong. One cold night, the castle guards reported seeing a ghost roaming the castle walls. When Hamlet went to investigate, he was shocked. The ghost was his father's spirit. With a sorrowful voice, the ghost revealed a terrible secret. "I was murdered. Claudius poisoned me while I slept. Now, my soul is trapped in torment. Avenge me, my son." Hamlet was shaken. Could this be true? Could his uncle really be a murderer? He decided to pretend to be mad to uncover the truth. Hamlet's descent into madness as part of his plan, Hamlet began acting strangely. He spoke in riddles, ignored his duties, and even insulted Ophelia, the woman he loved. Ophelia's father, Polonius, and her brother, Laertes, warned her to stay away from Hamlet. Meanwhile, Claudius grew suspicious of Hamlet's odd behavior. To confirm his uncle's guilt, Hamlet came up with an idea. A group of traveling actors arrived at the castle, and he asked them to perform a play that mirrored the way Claudius had murdered his father. During the play, Claudius became visibly disturbed and left in a panic. Hamlet now knew the ghost had spoken the truth. Claudius was guilty. Murder and tragedy determined to act, Hamlet confronted his mother in her chambers. During their heated argument, he heard a noise behind a curtain. Thinking it was Claudius spying on them, he stabbed his sword through the curtain, killing Polonius instead. Ophelia was devastated by her father's death. Grief drove her mad, and soon after, she drowned in a river. Whether by accident or suicide, no one could say for sure. Her brother, Laertes, blamed Hamlet and vowed revenge. Meanwhile, Claudius, fearing for his life, sent Hamlet away to England with secret orders to have him killed. But Hamlet outsmarted his captors and returned to Denmark. The deadly duel. Upon his return, Claudius arranged a duel between Hamlet and Laertes. However, it was a trap. Laertes' sword was poisoned, and if that failed, Claudius had also poisoned a cup of wine meant for Hamlet. During the duel, Laertes managed to stab Hamlet with the poisoned sword, but in the chaos, their swords got switched. Hamlet then stabbed Laertes with the same blade. Meanwhile, Queen Gertrude unknowingly drank the poisoned wine and collapsed. As Laertes lay dying, he confessed Claudius' evil plot. Enraged, Hamlet used the poisoned sword to kill Claudius, finally avenging his father. But the poison had already taken effect, and Hamlet, too, was dying. With his last breath, Hamlet told his loyal friend, Horatio, to tell his story to the world. Then, he died, leaving Denmark in sorrow. The aftermath. By the end of the tragedy, nearly everyone was dead: King Hamlet, Polonius, Ophelia, Laertes, Queen Gertrude, Claudius, and finally, Prince Hamlet. Only Horatio remained to honor Hamlet's dying wish. As the kingdom mourned, Prince Fortinbras of Norway arrived and took control of Denmark, marking the end of Hamlet's bloodstained tale. Moral of the story: revenge can consume and destroy even the noblest of hearts. Lies, betrayal, and unchecked ambition lead only to disaster. Madness, real or feigned, can blur the line between reality and illusion. This is one of Shakespeare's most famous and tragic plays, full of suspense, deception, and deep philosophical questions. Would you like another long story, perhaps Othello or King Lear?